Hey everybody, welcome to episode 2 of Venture Divertus, and I plan to start off this episode with just showing you guys the progress that we have so far. So we are up to about 14 mil in total progress for this series at the start of this episode, and I'm going to be doing some PVM, and you'll kind of see that grow from the 14 mil to however much we can end up with by the end of the episode. Alright guys, so the first clip is a next kill. Didn't go over too smoothly. I started it off by just not even healing up before the kill started, so I had really low HP and screwed up my adrenaline, all that stuff. Kill was off to a bad start and it didn't really go over too well, but I recorded it and I figured why not throw it in, show you guys what not to do. But anyway, yeah guys, next has been just I don't know, she's not being nice lately. And I've barely made a profit there. You guys will see that at the end of the episode, I guess, whatever I've made, I will be selling that this episode. So you'll see I made a little bit. I think I made probably like 3 mil. But the amount of time that I've put in, I could have easily made like 20 or 30 mil if I was doing something else. It's kind of sad. Alright guys, so this next clip is live comm of me selling my loot tab because I thought I was going to have to cut the episode off there so that I can make sure that I got it out today as promised. But then I found a little bit more time and I went on a trip to Saradomin, so I added that on to the end of this episode. So this next clip, you're going to see me kind of talking like it's the end of the episode. I just wanted to keep it in here so you guys could kind of see some of the progress that I made before I went on that Saradomin trip. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go sell this tab, see what we got, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this episode we made about 3.5 mil from doing QBD and a little bit of Frost Dragons. We had 8.5 mil in the cash stack at the start of this episode, so you guys might be wondering why that is, because we had over 10 mil last episode, and that just is from doing free-for-all necks. Sometimes you get like magic seeds or other stuff that you just can't split without paying out cash. You just can't split like 5 drops amongst 3 people. It just doesn't work that way. So I ended up paying out of my GP and keeping the items. So we ended up having a total of 5.6 mil that we made from necks. So if we add that up to here and then put those in there, that brings the total series money up to 17 mil. Alright guys, so I decided to go and try out Saradomin again. I hadn't been to any God Wars boss in ages, so I decided to go and just pick one and try it out. So I went to Saradomin, and it's really, really easy like I remember it being after EOC. I kind of miss the days back before EOC when God Wars was still like hard. It's just like you have 4 really great bosses, and now that EOC is here, it's just like they're for noobs now. I don't know how else to put it. It used to be that like the elites, the pros, the really great PVMers would go to God Wars, and it was like an awesome feat if you could solo. Now, if you're not soloing, there is something seriously wrong with you. Like, I don't understand why Jagex is allowing these bosses to just pretty much die out, because we all know that the community is very largely like centered around the elites, the high-leveled players, because we're the people that play the game day in and day out. It's the noob guys, those are going to become the high-level people, and it's not going to really take them that long if they really do enjoy the game. But if they don't get there, probably because they quit the game. So having bosses that are around like their combat level, I feel that it's kind of wasting potential PVM content. You guys can let me know how you feel in the comments, but I just kind of think that it would be nice to see some harder bosses. Like God Wars just kind of seems to be like wasted content to me right now. Alright guys, so here's a little bit of room for some discussion, I guess. First off, let me know, are you guys excited for the revamped Barrows Brothers to come out? What are your thoughts on that? Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to be kind of not as great for people who are like maxed combat? Do you think it's going to be really good for people who are maxed combat? Like what's your opinion on what they're going to be doing with the Barrows Brothers? And then also, let me know, would you rather see them rework the God Wars dungeon to make it actually hard for higher leveled players, or would you like to see them keep it at more of like a medium skill level base and make a new God Wars dungeon? And I don't mean like a new God Wars dungeon, I mean something that is similar to the God Wars dungeon in which you have like a set of bosses in which you can go fight, but with making a new one, they'd make a lot harder bosses, a lot more focused on EOC mechanics, so it would be a lot more difficult to beat them. So be sure to let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comments down below. I'll be replying to whatever comments I can, trying to kind of create more of a discussion down there. If there is enough interest, I am planning on doing a podcast later in October. I'd like to get back into doing podcasts. I haven't done any in a while. I did use my RuneScape wrap-up videos as podcasts originally. However, I switched them from being a podcast format to more of like a short, concise video wrapping up a topic in just a couple of minutes. My last one was on Virago. So my biggest goal with doing these podcasts is to network and branch out with other YouTubers in the RuneScape community. While I don't see anyone such as Scapeskill or Jim Sauce or one of those big guys wanting to come onto these podcasts, I do see it as an opportunity for YouTubers who have channels about my size to come and start networking with each other. And by doing these podcasts, say with like 4 people, subscribers from each of those channels might watch the podcast and get interested in one of the other people on there. So then they might go and check out that person's channel, find they really like their videos, and end up subscribing. So my main reason for starting up these podcasts again is, first, I just really enjoy doing podcasts. I like to talk about the game. I'm really passionate about it, and I love brainstorming, thinking of potential things Jagex could do, what they could have done better, that type of stuff. And second is probably the bigger reason. It's to help YouTubers kind of network and collaborate with each other and kind of help each other to grow, because it's just really hard to get recognized in the RuneScape YouTube community, and I just think that this could really help out a lot. Alright guys, so this is the loot that we finished up that Sarah trip with. We were only there for about 40 minutes, but we did manage to pick up 2 drops, which is the Godsword Shard and the Whisper. I guess actually this War Priest stuff is considered a drop now, but got the War Priest and the Effigy together, and then just a couple rune items, some other junk, not really worth too much there. But the Whisper was a nice touch. It is the, I think, most expensive drop besides the hilt, so, I mean, that's good. I would have liked a hilt, but, 40 minutes there, got a Whisper, wasn't too bad, so I'm gonna go sell these, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so in total from that Saradomin trip we made 5.1 mil, and I decided not to sell that Godsword Shard 1 because I do have a stack of Godsword Shards that I'm kind of collecting, along with Dragon Daggers. I mean, I did kind of clear this stack out a couple of months ago, so don't have quite as many now, but I decided to start collecting them again, so that's what I got right now. But anyway, if we add the cash we had before that Sarah trip, we are now up to 22 mil, and this will be where I'm leaving off the episode for today. I'm thinking the next episode should be out sometime in the middle of next week, and I'm going to try to be putting a DK's trip in there, and other than that, I'm still kind of up in the air. I'm thinking another God Wars boss, but other than that, I really don't know, so leave a boss in the comment section down below, like always. And thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you are not already. And as always, have a wonderful day.